M83 are a French electronic music band from Antibes, formed in 2001 by Anthony Gonzalez and Nicolas Fromageau. The band is named after the galaxy of the same name, and its musical aesthetic is characterized by extensive use of reverb effects and lyrics spoken softly over loud instruments. Gonzalez and Fromageau parted ways shortly after touring for their second album Dead Cities, Red Seas and Lost Ghosts, with Gonzalez now recording primarily on his own, often with the help of his brother Jan Gonzalez, vocalist-keyboardist Morgan Kibbe, and drummer Lo C. Marin. In 2011, Gonzalez posted an open audition on the M83 website for a multi-instrumentalist who could join the band. 19-year-old Jordan Lawler won the audition. History: in spring 2001, M83 released its self-titled debut album. The release did not attract much attention outside Europe until September 2005, when Mute Records reissued the album for a worldwide release. M83's second album Dead Cities, Red Seas and Lost Ghosts followed in spring 2003 to widespread critical acclaim. After worldwide touring for Dead Cities resumed, Nicolas Fromageau left the band. Gonzalez returned to the studio to record the group's third studio album, Before the Dawn Heals Us, which was released in January 2005. The same year, M83 provided a remix of The Pioneers by Block Party, which was also included on Block Party's remix album Silent Alarm. Remixed M83 also remixed Placebo's Protégé Moi, Goldfrapp's Black Cherry, Depeche Mode's Suffer Well, Banshees Kelly, and the Bumblebees' Viola Attack. Similarly, M83's songs have been remixed by GUM labelmates Montag and Cyan and Ben. In 2006, after the Before the Dawn Heals Us US tour, Anthony Gonzalez continued to explore a musical direction already heard on earlier M83 tracks and began writing and recording a collection of ambient works. The album was recorded primarily at his home studio with the assistance of Antoine Gaillot. The resulting project was called Digital Shades Volume 1, and was released in September 2007 with a sleeve illustrated by Laurent Fitis. It is intended to be part of an ongoing series of ambient works. Saturdays Equals Youth, M83's fifth studio album, was released in April 2008. It was recorded with Ken Thomas, Ewan Pearson and Morgan Kibbe. The album features a more focused approach to song structure and form, and Gonzalez stated that the main influence of the album came from music of the 1980s. I think that 80s music is such a brilliant period for music history. It was the occasion for me to do a tribute to this 80s music, but it was also a tribute to my teenage years because the main theme of the album is being a teenager, and being a teenager means a lot to me. 4 singles were released from the album: Coolers in February 2008, Graveyard Girl in April, Kim and Jesse in July, and We Own the Sky in December. Red Bull and snowboarder Travis Rice used We Own the Sky as the opening song in the 2008 snowboard film That's It That's All. M83 also appeared on a limited edition split 7 inches single with Maps in 2008. M83 remixed Maps to the Sky, while Maps provided a remix of M83's We Own the Sky. In December 2008, M83 supported Kings of Leon on its UK tour. In January and February 2009, M83 supported The Killers across United States tour dates and toured with Depeche Mode on its Tour of the Universe in Italy, Germany, and France. In July, M83 appeared at the Fuji Rock Festival in Japan. In July 2009, M83 appeared at the Actionair Center in Columbus, Ohio. There was an altercation between Gonzalez and a Actionair Center security guard, while on stage. M83 later apologized to its fans for the incident. In spring 2010, M83 composed the score of French director Gilles Marchand's film Black Heaven. On July 5, 2010, the Black Heaven soundtrack was released, which included 2 new songs by M83 called Black Hole and Marion's Theme, along with 5 tracks from his back catalogue. The soundtrack also includes songs from the score by Emmanuel d'Orlando, Moon Daly, and John and Jen. However, his feelings towards the record were largely negative, leaving him depressed. In 2011, Gonzalez started working on a new batch of songs for an album slated for release later in the year. He described the tracks as darker and very, very, very epic. Speaking with Spin, he said of the new album, it's a double album. It's mainly about dreams, how everyone is different, how you dream differently when you're a kid, a teenager, or an adult. I'm really proud of it. If you're doing a very long album, all the songs need to be different, and I think I've done that with this one. He plans on recording again with Morgan Kibbe as well as others, including Medicine's mastermind Brad Lehner, 9 Inch Nails bassist Justin Meldal Johnson and Zola Jesus. Hurry Up, We're Dreaming is Gonzalez's first double album, something he had dreamed of making ever since hearing the Smashing Pumpkins' Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. I wanted to make a very eclectic album but also something not too long. Making a double album was a dream of mine for a long, long time, and I felt ready to make this move, he explains. Discussing the sound and process of creating this album, Gonzalez says it was written like a soundtrack to an imaginary movie with different ambiences, different atmospheres, different tempos, different orchestrations and different instrumentation. When I make an album, it's always about nostalgia, melancholy in the past and memories. On July 19, 2011, Midnight City, the first single from Hurry Up, We're Dreaming, was released for streaming and free download on the band's official website. Beginning in October, they toured North America and Europe to promote the album. Active Child supported the US leg of the tour. The album notably placed third in Pitchfork's Top 50 Albums of 2011 list. The single Midnight City was placed first on the Top 100 Tracks list. On January 26, 2012, M83 came in at number 5 on the Triple J Hottest 100 with the single Midnight City. On June 28, 2012, it was announced that M83 would compose the soundtrack for the 2013 movie Oblivion, directed by Joseph Kosinski and starring Tom Cruise. The score was co-written with Joseph Trapanese. The soundtrack album was released on April 9, 2013 by Backlot Music. On February 26, 2014, a new single titled I Need You was released off the Divergent soundtrack. Discography, studio albums, soundtrack albums, singles, remixes, Steve and Rob Wallace in Futuna, Kids Indestructible Trans Pennine Express, Goldfrapp Black Cherry, Abstract Keel Graham Jason Lytle, Placebo Proto G. Moy, Bumblebees 81 Viola Attack, Block Party The Pioneers, Luciano Teen Angst, Telex How Do You Dance, Depeg Mode Suffer Well, Fortune Mission, Midnight Juggernauts Shadows, Maps To the Sky, Banshee Kelly, Fires of Rome Set in Stone, White Lies Nothing to Give, Deftones Rocket Skates, Daft Punk Fall, Gallery. References. External links, official website, M83 at AllMusic.